Hi, my name is Angelina. Today I'll be discussing the ideas about the world of the new media that is brought up in the episode of Black Mirror titled Be Right Back. The episode tells the story of a grieving Martha whose social media obsessed lover Ash dies in a car crash. However, new technologies allow for Ash's social media persona to be imprinted into an artificial intelligence that allows him to come back to life in a sense. The episode battles with the ideology that someone's digital self can be a suitable replacement for a real human. Firstly, it displays the emptiness and vapidity of one's digital self, or the mask that we put on to engage the technological worlds. Even when the artificial Ash, who has Ash's entire digital self imprinted in its programming, it is still incapable of recreating Ash fully, at least to Martha's standards. Even when we are first introduced to the fake Ash, Martha is apprehensive, but she is then soon impressed by how the fake Ash has captured the wittiness of the real Ash. This is because that was all represented by Ash in his digital self. However, during times of intimacy, the fake Ash is unable to properly simulate everything that made Ash human, because that included his physical shortcomings. This is shown when fake Ash cuts his hand on the broken glass but does not bleed. It shows how artificial he is and how he is lacking in humanity. The fake Ash, much like new media in general, was made to positively reflect on someone's life while also ignoring the imperfections. The idea of trying to substitute real life for the new media is also present in the episode. It is obviously reflected in how Ash was constantly distracted and detached from reality, as is Martha when she does the same in speaking with the fake Ash. However, Naomi's life contradicts this in that her life and her children drowned out social media, as seen when Martha tries to call Naomi and she was too occupied looking after and bonding with her children to worry about the social aspects. John Dovey stated, "There is a strong sense in which the new media carries the ideological force of new equals better. This echoes that idea that people can be drawn in by the rapid evolution of new media, as it seemingly changes far quicker than the physical world. This displays the way in which trying to replace the real world with new media can distort our perception of reality." This episode also composes with the idea that people can become fully dependent on new media and new technologies. This is displayed clearly through Martha when she begins to drown out her physical world to speak to Ash. Instead, however, when her phone breaks, she is left with nothing and she feels like she has lost something. That does not stop her from believing that she is in fact independent. This is shown when Naomi congratulates Martha on moving on, despite the fact that she clearly has not. Martha shows her cognitive dissonance when she begins to fight with the fake Ash and kicks him out, purely just to convince herself that she is in fact independent. This defensiveness fits into the modern understanding of social media dependence. Ethnomethodologically, this shows how disturbing something Martha has come to consider normal, living with a fake version of her diseased lover when her sister visits. Martha begins to realize how ridiculous her current social norms are. This shows how new media can cause people to lose their independence and then mislead themselves into thinking they still have it. Another idea presented in the episode is that one's dependence on new media is clearly visible to the physical world. This is shown most explicitly through Ash, as he is described as a heavy user by Sarah at his funeral, which has connotations in the modern world to a drug addict. As well as this, Martha would tease him by suggesting outlandish things to test whether or not he was paying attention, like asking if he wouldn't mind eating his soup out of a shoe. Naomi also visits Martha because she became worried about her due to the fact that Martha kept locking her out of her life because of her addiction to interacting with the fake Ash. This suggests that others can see dependence on new media as a negative influence and that it is clearly visible to the outside world. Finally, the episode proposes that new media could be used maliciously to exploit individuals. This is shown when fake Ash advertised what he described as an expensive upgrade. This suggests that media can and always will be used to take advantage of someone, and in this case, a woman grieving, to indirectly force them into financial commitment. In the scene where she is checking her emails, she is offered some books about grief. Again, this shows how media can be used to manipulate people into giving them money to continually upgrade, convincing them that monetary payments can act as a remedy for something that media cannot fix. So to conclude this vlog, I believe that new media is playing a vital role in today's society as it is continually growing. Whether or not we need it, we will always be addicted to the new ideas that will keep developing. Technology will constantly take over our lives and won't stop developing, which will only provoke the question as to whether new media will give us a false sense of connection. Thank you for watching.